The promise of business intelligence, or business analytics as it's now sometimes being called, is that you can take all that raw data that's in a company and turn it into useful insights to really help your business. But after all the projects and all the products and all the money that has been spent, it raises a controversial question. Will business intelligence ever pay off? At Maple Leaf Foods, the company is undergoing a massive IT transformation which involves consolidating a number of disparate ERP systems into one. Along the way, they will also be pursuing business intelligence. The CIO, Jeff Hutchison, explains how he thinks so many business intelligence projects have gone awry.
Business intelligence in the past for us has been mainly glorified reporting. And today we have multiple sources of data. You talk about a single source of data. You've got multiple. Is that data coming from one of our many ERP systems we had in the past? Is it coming out of somebody's spreadsheet? How do we certify where that information is coming from? So how do we make the right decisions in driving forward now? And in the past it was a good start, but we're taking the opportunity since we're going through our transformation effort to do it right this time, to learn from what worked well and didn't work in the past. So if I look at business intelligence in the past and how well it lived out, I would say my average customer is not happy. If I look into what we're trying to take it to, and we have our business folks highly engaged in where we're going through. Matter of fact, we have a sponsor committee that has more business people than I have IS people on it. But if we look at how that drives it together, we're fundamentally trying to change the mindset. Now, at Maple Leaf, we have very strong management reporting. So we've defined how we report, how we operate going through. The trick in the future here is how do I enable that? How do I cut less time down in preparing it? And how I spend more time in leveraging it? And then how do I present it? We talk a lot in the past of, you generate the report to do this or report to do that. Well, how do I get more into generating the dashboards? How do I use graphics? How do I have drive-down capability?
At Baxter Corporation, IT Director Sharif Shita sees it a different way. It's not so much the level of reporting or the way the data is managed, but the way the business intelligence projects have been defined.
My peers in the IT industry, as well as my business partners at the different companies I worked at, we always ask ourselves that question, will BI ever deliver? And I believe that as long as companies treat BI and, for that matter, ERP as IT initiatives, they will always underdeliver. These are business initiatives that are enabled by technology, in my opinion. IT understands the technology, understands to a certain extent the business and the business environment and what drives it. And if you leave it to IT to design everything, it is not going to be as good as if there is a strong business partnership. And then the change management aspect of it, and if it's driven by the business, they want it, they need it, they will make the change more adoptable.